Hey guys, so I'm going to do a reading for the collective tonight. Um, I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit, see what uh, came through in the cards for the new year, 2026 starting. And I don't know if you guys know a lot about astrology, but or numerology, but it's a 1 year, so that means that we're in the start of a brand new cycle, a brand new 9-year cycle. So, this year can bring a lot of really good things, brand new starts, new ventures. So just a lot of newness and new energy kind of injected into the collective as a whole. So it's a very exciting time. So these are the cards I pulled. Well, to start off with, I definitely can see that there's still a little bit of kind of a shedding going on for everybody. So it's sort of a leaving behind of tougher times, of times that were difficult. What I'm getting is that there, could have been a lot of having to defend yourself or defend your position, or sort of putting out fires left and right. So kind of a tumultuous time. And, now we're leaving that time period. So this is, this card that is, these people sailing away from these sort of troubled times. And so, and this card to me, would indicate that, there could have been some emotional conversations that you would be having with people, maybe breakups, maybe leaving people behind, maybe friendship breakups. There's just a sense of like a closing out, and that makes total sense because we just, are finishing up a 9-year. So, so that makes sense of sort of like getting closure, closing doors on certain people or things that maybe were difficult, or just trying, in sort of your life and in the way that things kind of end up going. Now what I'm seeing is that there could be a new partnership coming in, and a partnership, could mean many different things, but, it could be a romantic partnership. It could be a new job, or a new living arrangement, or a new sort of partnership with somebody in doing some sort of venture or task. So I see that like you're gonna get kind of communication about this, and and it also could mean that like somebody close, it might not necessarily be you, but it could be also somebody close to you could be getting married, or you might hear of somebody joining a new partnership or something like that. But there's going to be communication coming in regards to this new partnership. Now what I do see though is that this new partnership, whatever this is, it will cause a little bit of stress, a little bit of worry. There is sort of this kind of feeling of like this partnership is going to trap me in some way, and it's really just your own fear of the partnership, or whatever the situation is for you. And what these cards really want you to realize, like, that it's just your fear. You don't need to actually believe in that. And you can sort of, walk away from that feeling. If you can see this card, this person thinks they're bound because they can't see, and their arms are bound, but their legs are not. And there's no actual sword in front of them. So they could just walk, out from the situation that they're in. So that's really what all this card really tries to tell you, is that it's just fear. It's all in your head, and it's not a real feeling. It's not something that can actually harm you. So try to not have fear in regards to any sort of new partnership or new venture that comes your way. And if it's in regards to somebody else that you know that could be, joining a new partnership or something like that, to maybe try to help assuage them of their fear, because their fear could be, rubbing off on you. Now, it is saying, though, that coming up, and it could, be in regards to this new partnership, but I mean, there is going to be a fair amount of work to have to be done. So there's not going to be any easy ride of, this year or going into the future. There is going to be hard work that needs to get done, but we should not fear it. And at the end of the day, your hard work is going to pay off. So, we have the 9 of Pentacles here, so right next to it. So this is a clear indication to me that your hard work will pay off. You will, get the reward after, after the situation that, you be going through. So, this is really just saying to stick it out, keep up the good work, the hard work, and you will get your reward at the end. And then this card is saying to me, we're going to be, getting some sort of reward. And I mean, Pentacles does indicate money, but, could, if we're talking about relationship or something like that, it just could be that the relationship, after, some working on the relationship, that the relationship would be really good. And so what this card is telling me is that it's like the card of like of savings. It's like, don't squander what you have worked so hard for. So so in regards to the money, if it is a money situation, then that's saying don't spend all your money. Put some of it in the bank, put some of it in investments that can help it grow. Don't just, let it all go out the window. You need to hold on to that money a little bit and let it grow for you, so that you can have a kind of a nest egg. In regards to like a relationship or something of that nature, this would just be saying like to don't squander the reward that you get. So it's like if you've done the hard work to be in a relationship and you're in a good place, like don't lose that by doing something stupid or saying something dumb, or something where it could squander the good standing that you're in. So it is sort of like that card of keep things status quo, so that you're able to not squander what you have sown. So so that's these cards that I got. And this is kind of a timeless reading, so there really is no real time frame to it. Energy does change, so this reading, may not apply or may apply in the future. There's really not really a time frame to it, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I pulled some angel cards for you as well. So these are the angel cards that I pulled, so we're going to read them together. So you got Seraphina, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So this is very interesting that this card was received, because we do have this sort of marriage card to me. So so that could mean that, an addition to the family, meaning that you would be getting married or something like that could be coming in. Or, this also could indicate a child coming in, getting pregnant, because it's sort of like a new partnership. That's kind of what that is as well, is having a child. You're now a partner, with that child to, be their parent. So that's very interesting that came in. Also got, you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So that's very interesting also. So very, very possible that a child could be coming in to your life in some way. Could mean that you're meant to work with children. So it could mean that you should, be teaching or doing some sort of charity work with children. It also could mean that a family member or something like that could be getting pregnant, and you could be becoming an aunt or uncle. So many different possibilities. You could be adopting. There's just a lot of different possibilities that could be coming in. But it's interesting that we've got two children cards here. And then, and we got, I am the angel of marriage. I am assisting you right now. So there could be marriage in your future for some, people in this collective. And like I said, like that could be romantic marriage with, a partner. That could be a marriage in a sense of a new job or something like that, where, you're joining a new group. It also could be a marriage in the sense that you would be getting pregnant and you'd be becoming somebody's parent. So really it's just marriage is, in my mind, the idea of it is that you're being joined with someone else or some other entity. So like a job or could be like a new group that you join, or a new a new charity group, or just something where you're being kind of joined with and married with. So so it's a very exciting time, and that's very exciting that there's some sort of new partnership coming in to your life. And just remember that it's going to be difficult. There's going to be some, hard work that needs to be put in. And it could, kind of scare you in a sense of that, change is hard, new things are hard. But, what this is saying is, don't worry, it's going to pay off. And, just take precautions to not, kind of squander, this sort of payoff that you're going to receive. So I hope you like this reading. It's kind of short and sweet. And let me know if you'd like me to do more of these, and I certainly will if you guys like it. And just blessings to you. I hope you have a fabulous 2026.